No more 400K. Gone.
Yep, excellent.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Sorry for the late start. We were in executive, so all 5 selectmen are present. We're back in open session. Welcome to the March 10th, 2009 Board of Selectmen Sewer Commissioners meeting. First order of business tonight, citizens' participation. Was there anyone that wanted to address the board? Okay, I see Mr. Gaines. Yeah, right now. I think you have a couple announcements.
Good evening, everybody. Larry Gaines, Chair of the Board of Directors and Council on Aging. 2 announcements. One, I want to remind all senior citizens that we are putting a St. Patrick's Day party on the 17th. They're all invited. We will have the traditional servings, and we're going to have karaoke, and we're also going to have desserts, so it'll be a nice day for the senior citizens if they can get there. And they need to call the office by this Friday if they're going to come, because we have to take account. We're up to 55, 60 people now, so we're hoping it'll grow better. The other one is we are starting a amateur pool tournament the 23rd of this month, and they need anyone who's interested, men and women, to come and have fun here in the senior center. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Was there anyone else? Mr.
Jim.
Newman?
Those times ago.
There's a missing flag.
Yeah, the POW flag is not up. I believe they took it down when we had to couple of good stumps to save it, but they never put it back up again.
Okay. For the town administrator, whoever handles that.
Last week.
All right. Okay. Announcements.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There's 2 announcements. The first is the Onset Protective League is holding its annual Candidates Night Thursday, March the 26th, 2009 at the Dudley L. Brown VFW Post, Onset Avenue in Onset, and that will be held at 7 p.m. Refreshments will be served. For further information, call Ann Campbell at 508-291-1486 or Nan Miller at 508-291-1635.
Where's the date again, please? Sorry.
I'm sorry?
The date again, please.
Oh, the date is Thursday, March the 26th at 7 p.m. at the Dudley L. Join the Wareham Historical Society on Monday, March the 16th at 7 p.m. at the Old Methodist Meeting House, 495 Main Street, Wareham, to continue their celebration of President Abraham Lincoln's 200th birthday. Bring your Lincoln memorabilia, and let's talk Lincoln with Paul Scannell. Paul is a Wareham attorney and numismatist who enjoys sharing his knowledge of both the president and the American penny. For more information, call 508-291-1643, and that's all the announcements, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Consent agenda.
We have several minutes to approve. There are no bills for this evening. The first set of minutes, it was a regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Selectmen, which was held on December the 9th, 2008. The chair was absent. Mrs. Donahue was absent. 3 selectmen were present. I served as chair pro tem. Clerk was Mrs. Ekstrom. I would move approval of these minutes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Aye. Okay, 302.
The next set of meeting minutes is a regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Selectmen held January the 6th, 2009. I was absent. All 4 selectmen were present, and the interim town administrator was here as well. I would move approval.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
No.
Abstain?
Abstain.
Okay, 401.
Next set of meeting minutes was a regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Selectmen held February the 10th, 2009. All 5 selectmen were present, as well as the interim town administrator. We also had attorney Rich Bowen of Copeland and Page with us that evening as well, and I would move approval of these minutes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, 500.
Next set of meeting minutes was a regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Selectmen. It was held February the 24th, 2009. All 5 selectmen were present, as well as the interim town administrator, and I would move approval of these minutes.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstained, 500.
And the last set of minutes of a regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Selectmen was held March the 3rd, 2009. All 5 selectmen were present, as well as the interim town administrator, who arrived at 7:50, and I would move approval of these minutes.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstained, 500.
And that completes the consent agenda, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Town administrators report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before I get into my report, I've asked Mr. Heaton to come and discuss the proposal that I've accepted for the Westfield properties and the review. Mr. Heaton and I had a discussion the other day as to what the town was looking for, but my knowledge of this property and what the board is looking for is limited, so I asked him to come and ask the board his questions and get a directly from the board what we're looking for this property. So I'd ask Mr. Heaton to come forward first.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Sanjanet.
Thank
Good
you,
evening.
Mr. Heaton.
For the record, my name is Dick Heaton from H&H Associates, and I'd like to thank you very much for awarding me the contract to work on the affordable housing project at the Westfield site. The purpose of my discussion this evening is to make sure, do a sanity check to make sure I'm on the right track, to make sure I understand what you are looking for in the project, and to
A sanity check.
a sanity check, right? Am I saying, I have had some experience working on this project for the last year or so, and I think I have a good understanding of what you're trying to do, but I'd like to just run through it, make sure I'm on the right track, and possibly come to some agreement on how we'll be working together over the next several months. I think it's important to recognize that there are 3 things that are needed when a town wants to develop affordable housing. The first is you need the will to do it, and this group clearly has the will to make this happen. Second, you need resources, and resources are in terms of time and money, and you have indicated that you have resources in terms of land, and you have a limited amount of funds that you're willing to invest in this. The third thing that you need is tools, and that's my job, is to provide you the tools to make this happen. The tools would be access to funding, lining up developers, lining up architects, lining up the resources that you need to make that happen. And that's what I'm a specialist in, and that's where I can help you. This probably is the best time there has been to develop affordable housing. Number one, interest rates are down significantly, so any agreements that are made to enter into a project, you will take advantage of lower interest rates. Construction costs are down significantly, so if you are looking to whatever we'll build, you'll probably get the best bang for your buck if you do it at this point in time. Thirdly, there's a significant amount of stimulus funds that are available that you can tap into, that will allow you to leverage the funds that you have and the resources that you have in the community. And fourth, and probably one of the most important things, to stimulate this economy, we need to get projects moving. And this is a way that we need to get people working, we need to get this economy back on track. And this is a way that you can take a very limited number of funds from your community and leverage a significant amount of public and private funds to make this happen. It is not unusual for a community to invest